What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'm gonna do my WWE Smackdown review on highlights. So you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys connect with me the right way. Also follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And let's talk about SmackDown. Now, what are your thoughts on SmackDown tonight? Let me know down below in the comments. But to me, I'm saying SmackDown. The only thing that was going on SmackDown was the opener to the show. That's all I gotta say. But anyway, it says WWE Smackdown kicks off with footage from Raw where Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman both started the show. Live in the arena, Roman Reigns makes his way down to the ring. Roman tells New England to acknowledge him. He asks where he begins. He says he missed 1 week and it fell apart. But when you're isolation, you do a lot of thinking. He says there are so many things he wanted to do, says, and so many people he wanted to see. Ex- expect expect for two people, and those two people he never wants to see for the rest of his life. And those two people are Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar music hits, and now comes Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. Heyman begins to talk as Lesnar grabs the microphone from him. Lesnar goes face to face with Roman Reigns. The minute he 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 says he mix Heyman and says, "Ladies and gentlemen," he says, the tribal chief head of the table. He is going to introduce himself. Brock Lesnar once more speaks like Heyman and calls himself the reigning defending heavyweight champion of the world, Brock Lesnar. That part was funny. Heyman looks at him and says that was better than him. Brock Lesnar tells Roman Reigns to acknowledge him. He tells Roman Reigns that he has a lot to say all the time, and he doesn't. He says last Saturday he got what he wanted, and Roman got what he wanted. Lesnar says to give what everyone wants. Title versus title. Champ versus champ. Roman Reigns look at the crowd. Roman Reigns says it's a good idea, but it's not his idea. Roman Reigns says this is his show, and they do what he says on his time, and he doesn't do business with people who do business with trash like Paul Heyman. In comes Paul Heyman, who asks him how he can speak about him that way. Paul Heyman says he protects Roman Reigns from Brock Lesnar because he loves him. Lesnar cuts Heyman off and asks him what he just said. Paul Heyman says while Lesnar was gone, he was defending Roman Reigns. Lesnar tells him to shut up as Roman Reigns tells him not to talk to him that way. Brock Lesnar gets in Roman Reigns' face and tells him or what. Paul Heyman gets in Lesnar's face and tells him not to talk to him that way. Brock Lesnar looks at Paul Heyman as Roman Reigns hit him with the Superman punch and leaves the ring. Now that opening segment was good. That's the only thing I really enjoyed on SmackDown, but everything else was just there. Commercial break. Sami Zayn is backstage as he is asked about match against Rick Boogs. Sami Zayn has been over a year since he was robbed of his Intercontinental championship match. He says Nakamura is dodging him and Rick Boogs is a gorilla with a guitar. Sami walks away as he sees Johnny Knoxville. He says he wants to be in the Royal Rumble match. Sami Zayn tells him that as locker room leader, he wants to tell him this isn't you know what. You need technical wrestling skills. Johnny Knoxville tells Sami he just needs to throw someone over the top rope. Sami Zayn says he is not qualified and he has not qualified for the Royal Rumble. But if he shows him something, maybe he will qualify. Alright. So we get the match count on one. So we get Rick Boogs versus Sami Zayn. I did not really care about this match. The bell rings, and we are underway. Rick Booth throws Sammy around the ring. Rick Booth with a gorilla press slam as Sammy rolls to the outside of the ring. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Rick Booth with a gut wrench suplex and Sammy on the ring apron. Sammy hangs Rick Booth up on the top rope and hits him from behind. Sami Zayn climbs the second rope and hits Rick Booth with an elbow. Sami Zayn goes for a cover, but Rick Booth kicks out. Sammy climbs the second rope. He goes for another elbow, but Rick Booth catches Sammy and gets him in a bear hug. Rick Booth Rick Booth goes for the vertical suplex, but Sammy hits Booth with his knee. Rick Booth lifts Sami Zayn back up into a vertical suplex and slams him. Sami Zayn rolls onto the outside. Sami Zayn tries to get over the barricade, but Rick Booth throws him back into the ring. Rick Booth's on the apron as Sammy kicks him down. Sammy to the outside. He throws Rick Booth back into the ring. Sami Zayn and Nakamura are face to face on the outside of the ring. Sammy gets back in the ring as Rick Booth rolls him up and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Rick Booth. I did not care about this match. Out comes Johnny Knoxville from behind as he throws Sami Zayn over the top rope and onto the outside. Johnny Knoxville celebrates, and it's announced that Johnny Knoxville has qualified for the Royal Rumble match. What did Johnny Knoxville do to deserve this? But I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a chance. But my prediction is Austin 3 is gonna win the men's Royal Rumble. I don't mind it. That's just my prediction. Anyway, let's move on. Kayla Braxton is backstage with King Woods and Kofi Kingston. Kayla tells them tonight is their final opportunity to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Woods says a street fight has no rules. Kofi says they will give them a royal beating. The New Day says they will become the new WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Commercial break. Charlotte Flair walks down to the ring. She wishes everyone a happy new year. She says, as the most decorated woman in sports entertainment, New Year's resolution was more ambitious than the WWE Universe. Here is to make history. She says the winner of the Royal Rumble get to pick who they want to face at WrestleMania. We see a video showing the women who will compete in the Royal Rumble match. Alright, so we get Rhea Ripley, Nikki A.S.H., the Bella Twins, Shotzi Blackheart, Natalia, Michelle McCool, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Queen Selena, Mickie James, Tamina, Kelly, Aaliyah, Summer Rae, Naomi, Shayna Baszler, and Lita, one of my all-time favorites. Alright, let's move on. Flair says that's an incredible list, but the reason that she brings them up is because this year she has the great pleasure to announcing someone very special who will be in the Women's Royal Rumble match. Flair says this person is a game changer, living legend, former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, and someone they all admire. Flair says it's her. Charlotte Flair says she will be in the Royal Rumble match. Out comes Naomi. She tells Charlotte that she doesn't have to wait until WrestleMania to face the challenger of her choosing. She can fight her and put her title on the line right now. Charlotte Flair says she knows Naomi was a champion a few years ago. She has done nothing to deserve the title match. Naomi says she knows she has done this, and she slaps Charlotte. She runs towards Naomi, but Naomi throws her to the outside of the ring. So we get commercial break. So we get Charlotte Flair versus Naomi. These two put on a classic. Alright, these two put on a classic. Hey, the match was The match was good to me. The bell rings and we are underway. Naomi slams Charlotte into the corner. Naomi with a clothesline. She goes for the cover, but Charlotte kicks out. A kick, a kick to the face by Naomi as she runs the ropes. But Flair hits her with a backbreaker. She goes for the cover, but Naomi kicks out. A head scissors by Charlotte as she slams Naomi head into the mat. Flair sends Naomi to the ropes, but a double knee by Naomi. She slams Flair face first into the turnbuckle. Naomi climbs the top rope, but Charlotte Flair with a big boot, and Naomi falls to the outside of the ring. Charlotte Flair to the outside. Flair throws her over the barricade and into the timekeeper's area. Charlotte Flair by grabs Naomi, but Naomi with a kick to the face. Naomi climbs the barricade and slams Flair down onto the mat on the outside of the ring. Out comes Sonya Deville, who says this match cannot be won by a count out. Flair attacks Naomi from behind. Commercial break. Back from commercial. Charlotte Flair with a headlock in the ring. Naomi with an elbow and she gets out of it. A kick to the face by Naomi, followed by a modified crossbody. She goes for the cover, but Flair kicks out. Naomi with a leg drop. She goes for the cover, but Flair kicks out. Naomi jumps off the second rope and hits Flair with a kick to the face. She goes for the cover, but Flair kicks out. Naomi climbs to the top rope and a crossbody off the top rope. She goes for the cover, but Charlotte kicks out. Naomi goes for the rear view, but Charlotte Flair moves out of the way. Charlotte Flair with the figure four, but Naomi gets to the ropes. Sonya says she forgot to mention that you can't win with the by disqualification. The only way you can win is pinfall or submission. Naomi on the apron. Charlotte Flair goes for a kick. Naomi moves out of the way. Naomi with a sunset flip, but Flair stomps on her. Charlotte Flair climbs to the top rope. She goes for a moonsault, but Naomi moves out of the way. Charlotte Flair lands on her feet and hits her with a moonsault. She goes for the cover, but Naomi kicks out. Naomi with a perfect cover, but Flair kicks out. Both women go for the double kick, and both fall down. Naomi with a full Nelson. She goes for the cover, but Flair kicks out. Naomi goes for a bulldog, but Flair pushes her into the turnbuckle. Flair goes for Flair. Flair lifts Naomi up for a power bomb, but Naomi slams her face first. Goes for the cover, but Flair kicks out. Naomi goes for the split leg moonsault, but Flair catches her and hits her with the backdrop. Flair with the natural selection. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Charlotte Flair. Now this match was good. These two put on a classic. Sonya gets on the microphone and announces Naomi as the loser and Flair as the winner. Kayla Braxton is backstage with the Usos. Jay says that what happened at day one was happen again. Their rivalry ends tonight, and tonight, the New Day will finally know what called them the ones. All right, so we get commercial break. So we get Happy Talk with Happy Corbin. This segment I did not really care. It was garbage. The ring is filled of couches as Corbin welcomes everyone to the show. Like I don't care. Hey, he says he is here by himself with COVID-19. You have to watch your back with someone who failed to watch your back. someone who fall who failed to watch his back with Drew McIntyre after his match against against Rick Rick Moss. He says, for those who missed day one, here is what happened. We see a clip of day one where Corbin attacked McIntyre. Corbin says Corbin says that him incredibly happy and it was worth every penny of the fine. He says what they did would keep Drew out for months. But Drew is actually here tonight. Actually, there tonight. He introduced Drew McIntyre to the show. Outcomes Madcap Moss. He said, yeah, outcomes Madcap Moss, dressed as Drew McIntyre. He is wearing a neck brace and a plastic sword while holding a cane. Who wears a plastic? Who wears a plastic sword in WWE? Nobody does. Is this Corbin pretended it's Drew and ask him how it is walking. Matt Cameron speaks in a Scottish accent and talks about Scottish cousin. Um, he says if he can survive that, he can survive the beating. Corbin asks how he would do in a match against him. Matt Cameron tells him he would beat him. Corbin asks him when can they expect to see what kid Moncap says never again. He says he can wrestle tomorrow, but he will use his injury and excuse to paint about the likeness monster. Matt Moss gets up and says it's him. He for everyone. He and Corbin laugh. Out comes the Viking Raiders to the ring. Commercial break. So we get Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss versus the Viking Raiders. They didn't really care. I did not enjoy this. Back from commercial and the match is already underway. I roll with the kick and onto Corbin as Eric is tagged in. They double team Corbin. Eric goes for the cover, but Corbin kicks out. Um, Madcap with an elbow onto Eric of the ring apron. Corbin hits him. Corbin hits him with a deep six. He goes for the cover and Ivar breaks it up. Corbin with right hands and Madcap is tagged in. They double team Eric. A far away slam by Mocap and Corbin is tagged in. Elbow by Corbin as he stomps on Ivar in the corner. Corbin with a knee to the face. Madcap is tagged in. Madcap sends Ivar to the corner, but Ivar knocks Corbin off the ring apron. Madcap with right hands on Ivar on the corner. Madcap runs towards Eric, but Eric moves out of the way and Madcap to the outside. Madcap gets back in the ring and Eric with a knee to the face. Corbin drags Ivar off the ring apron and throws him into the ring post. Madcap Moss with a modified neck breaker, which is called the punch line. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. Did not really care about the tag team match. Sheamus is backstage. He says what he cares about is Rich Holland. He says Rich injured him and he felt a little bit of responsibility. He says he is either entering the Royal Rumble match and he is going to put a smile on Holland's face. The following name and then announced for the men's Royal Rumble match. So we get Rey Mysterio, Dominic, Austin Theory, The Street Profits, Shane McMahon, and Johnny Knoxville. In my prediction, I pick Austin Theory to win the match Royal Rumble. Now, if Austin Theory wins the Royal Rumble, me and Showstopper TV, we will have been happy. That's all I gotta say. Commercial break. Um, Roman Reigns is backstage as Adam Pearce enters. He asks Adam Pearce what he wants. Adam Pearce tells him and chooses his next opponent. Roman Reigns says unless it him, he doesn't care about. He doesn't care because there is no one that he hasn't defeated already, which is facts, by the way. There's no one left, except for Drew McIntyre. But anyway, Roman tells him he would like to watch his cousins, and that means leave. All right, so we get the main event of the evening. So we get the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championship Street Fight match. The Usos versus the New Day, and I'm glad that the Usos retained the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Champions. I'm glad the New Day lost, but this main event was good though. I ain't gonna lie, this main event match was good. It says the bell rings and we are on the way. Jimmy and Kobe are in the ring, and Kobe with a snapmare. Woods is tagged in and they double team Jimmy. Woods goes for the cover, but Jimmy kicks out. Kobe is tagged back in and they try to double team Jimmy, but Jay gets in the ring and the Usos to the outside. Kofi climbs to the top and jumps onto them. Commercial break. Back film commercial. Jimmy with a pop up Simone drop on Woods. He goes for the cover, but Woods kicks out and in comes Kobe, but the Usos double team him. They go for the cover, but kicks out. The show Roman watching in the match backstage. Jay grabs duct tape from under the ring. They duct tape Xavier Woods' left arm on the top rope. Kofi slams Jimmy face first onto the mat. Kofi with a DDT onto Jay. He sets Woods free and they throw the Usos to the outside of the ring. All four men on the outside. Kofi is thrown onto the ring post and Woods over the barricade. The Usos hit Kofi with the steel steps. The Usos jump the barricade and hit Woods with the steel steps. The Usos climb back the barricade and knock Kofi down. Woods climbs to the barricade and he hits the Usos with a crossbody. Back from commercial, the New Day double team Jimmy. Kofi goes for the cover, but Jimmy kicks out. Woods pulls out a knife custom from under the ring. They double team Jimmy, and in comes Jay, who hits Woods with a not super kick, but Woods is wearing a metal helmet. They double team Jay. The New Day goes for the cover on the Usos, but Jimmy and Jay kicked out. The fans chant that they want a double as Woods grabs a table from under the ring. They place the table in on of the corners. Woods grabs Jimmy as he tries to throw him on the table, but Jimmy with a super kick. Kofi hits Jimmy with a super kick, but Jay hits Kofi with a super kick. Jay runs towards Kofi, but Kofi moves out of the way and hits him with the Trouble in Paradise. Now Kofi hits and botched the Trouble in Paradise. He botched that. He goes for the cover, but Jimmy breaks it up. Woods climbs the top rope, but Jay trips him up. They hit Woods with a super kick. The Usos hit Kofi with a double super kick. They place the Usos in the middle of the ring. They hit Kofi with the 1D. As Jimmy goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner and your still SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos. Alright, let's move on. The main event was good to me. It says Roman is backstage and there is a knock on his door. Roman tells them to get in. Roman Reigns stands up and it's Seth Rollins. Seth laughs. So are we gonna get Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for the Universal Champion? We will see. Alright, and SmackDown goes off the air. But let me know down below in the comment section what are your thoughts about SmackDown tonight. Was it good, bad, or decent? Sign it off down below in the comment section. But if you guys enjoy my WWE Smackdown review and highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what are your thoughts on SmackDown. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I will see you guys next on my AEW Rampage review and highlights. This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here. And I will stream tomorrow on Twitch for more to come back 11. And I just got affiliate on Twitch, so congratulate me that I got affiliate on Twitch down below in the comment section. But this your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and I'll see you guys next on my AEW Rampage review and highlights. I'll talk to you guys later, and now I'm out of here.